right, y'all, Rick's about the morning show. This segment is being brought to you by Walgreens. Now, we all know that summer may look different this year, and Walgreens is making it easier for you to find great deals with their new ways to shop. That's right, this summer, shop online, in-store, or get select essentials delivered with Postmates. See Walgreens.com for details. Walgreens. All right, y'all, listen, man, in two separate announcements on Twitter on yesterday, Liberty University defensive backs Tavion Land and Kei'Trel Clark said that they are transferring due to racial insensitivity at the Lynchburg, Virginia school. Earlier this month, Liberty women's basketball player Asia Todd announced her decision to transfer, also citing reasons related to racial insensitivity. Did I say that right, Gary?
Absolutely.
I'm just making sure because, you know, Gary like to clown people. When Gary, be quiet.
Yes, sir.
He don't know how to say words right.
Right. I freaking hate you sometimes. Just the fact that you sit here looking, I can feel the hate, like my side of my face start getting hot. All right, joining us on the phone, we got Kei'Trel Clark. I am so excited to have you on. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, man, thank you for joining us this morning. I saw this on my Twitter feed. My producer also texted to me this information, and I had said 2 weeks ago that a lot of these athletes need to start considering leaving some of these universities that's racially insensitive. First of all, tell us about yourself and a little bit about your school and what position you play and what made you decide to leave.
So I'm from Richmond, Virginia, not too far from Lynchburg, Virginia. I play cornerback. I'm a true freshman, so I just got here about a year ago. So I'm fresh out of high school for real. Basically, in my decision process of leaving, it was well thought out. Especially with all that's going in the world, the George Floyd situation, it's way before that, but that's one situation that, it woke me up a little bit more too. It made me start doing some research into things that, African Americans been oppressed by and how I looked at it is, the university, they ain't got no room to be racist at all. So, it was tough. I don't know if you've seen it, but I don't want to say no names, but, some posts on Twitter, made me feel some type of way. And some things happened, and the professor of the school had, did something. So, I was just like, man, I gotta get out of here. I'm not anti-white. I don't have a problem with white people or nothing like that. But, I just need for people to understand that, you can't just disrespect my culture and expect me to stand on that and stay and represent that,
University out there on that football field. Hey, we got Trey on the phone. I'm going to call you Trey. Hey, got this young man on the phone. We're going to be talking to Trey coming up next, man. I'm so excited to have you on. Liberty University's former defensive back, Tavion.
Well, it was two of them. Tavion the other guy. It's two of them, yeah. So Kei'Trel Clark is the one on the line right now. So I got some questions I want to run your way as well. We gonna come back and talk to him, Rick, or we gonna?
Yeah. Hold the line. We're gonna come back because we got a lot of questions to ask you coming up next. Rick Smiley Morning Show. All right, y'all. Rick Smiley Morning Show. 26 minutes after the hour, y'all. And if you're just joining us in two separate announcements on Twitter yesterday, Liberty University defensive backs Tavion Land and Kei'Trel Clark said that they are transferring due to racial insensitivity at Lynchburg, Virginia school. Earlier this month, Liberty women's basketball player Asia Todd also announced her decision to transfer, also citing reasons related to racial insensitivity. So, did I say it right?
You saying it right. You just questioning yourself. You doing it's right. Perfect.
No, it's Gary over there looking at me that keep bothering me.
We got Kei'Trel Clark actually on the line right now, and Trey, do you mind sharing what actually led to your decision to transfer from the school?
So there were some tweets on Twitter with the president of the university. It had rubbed me the wrong way. Do any of y'all know what he had tweeted?
What did he tweet?
No, what did he tweet?
Nah, so it was a face mask. It was a picture of the governor and he was in a blackface, and he was Jerry Falwell was trying to basically throw shots at the governor of Virginia, and saying that he was going to wear a face mask with the governor blackface and the Ku Klux Klan member on it. And a lot of African Americans took that, the wrong way of, given that you was trying to shed light on the situation that, was full of darkness and not light, and not how we looking at it, so, that was kind of tough for me.
Right. So would you consider going to an HBCU to play football?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. All my options is open, but ultimately, my decision is going to be based on solely for my future, Like I said, I ain't anti-white, I ain't just trying to isolate myself and just be straight around black people because, that I don't got a problem with that, but at the same time, I'm trying to make it to the league, too. So I got to do whatever is in my best interest, whether it's going to an HBCU or still at a PWO, like.
Now you know that Walter Payton came from Jackson State University, and Jerry Rice come from Alcorn, and
Michael Strahan.
Michael Strahan. You got a lot of big players that came from HBCUs. Just letting you know that. I get it. Sure. Yeah, but you can go to an Alabama A&M and shine and go. So as a matter of fact, one of the best wide receivers, Starworth, came from Alabama A&M. So I'm just putting that out there. So what have the response been since you made your announcement? What kind of feedback have you been getting?
I ain't been getting nothing but positive feedback. A lot of people telling me to consider HBCU. I ain't been getting really no negative comments like that. Besides one comment I did see, but I don't try to pay attention to it as much for real.
What about your coach?
Oh, my coach, he was for me. Me and him, we had, some deep conversations about what's going on in the world. So, as a black man, he understands, why I made the decision that I made, So, he wasn't really tripping. He was really behind me, and, he respected it, and I can't do nothing but respect him for that.
Right. So what do you say to all of the black athletes out there, all of the ones that's at your University of Tennessee, University of Kentucky, University of Alabama, Auburn, or whatever that has out there playing football for universities with monuments and Confederates, like especially like at Ole Miss University. And what do you say to black players that's out there right now that kind of feel? Because I'm gonna tell you something. It's crazy because when they killed that young man, when that police had both of that young man's hands tied down in Baton Rouge, and he still shot him and killed him, or whatever. It was so disturbing. I was like, what if all of the football players for LSU just walked off the team until something was done about that? Because, like I said, and I say this every week on this show, if you don't have the football uniform on, you just another black person in the car, you exposed to the police officer. What are you supposed to do? Wear your football helmet when you drive, just so they can know that you're a football player for that university.
Come on
now. Right. And, no, seriously.
You know what I'm saying? You got to ride around with your helmet on. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
So what do you say to all of the other athletes?
For real, people got their own personal reasons. It's on what they stand for. So, I can't tell somebody, to walk out of university if they don't feel that way. Because, I feel strongly more than another black man might feel strongly about something, And, so all I do is tell black athletes, if they feel like their university not respecting their culture to a sense, and you feel like it just ain't right, then, say something about it, and try to be the change to make universities like PWOs, respect our culture. And if they don't respect it, then, you got to take your business elsewhere, So that's how I go about it, and I don't knock HBCUs or none of that, I don't knock PWOs either, So I respect all schools, but all I'm telling y'all is, like, I'm not going to respect a school, that I feel like ain't really standing with us. And, some of these schools, they got, Confederate statues and all of that. And the thing about it is if the school, they don't see how it affects African Americans and how we feel about it, then don't attend that university. That's one thing that I should have looked deeper into before I attended, the Liberty University. I should have looked deeper into my research, but I didn't. And that's the decision that I had to live with for the rest of my life.
So Trey, are you telling America right now and everybody that would like to recruit you that you are a shut down corner and a receiver ain't gonna get past the line of scrimmage?
Hey,
most definitely.
You better, Trey.
Come on, Trey.
Trey, you need to talk to me right now because I got every single head coach listening right now. What you telling America right now that you are a shut down corner, that a receiver is not gonna get past the line of scrimmage?
Hey, look, you ain't got to worry about none of that. It's an island, straight island.
Trey Island, baby. Trey Island.
Trey, you better tell all these head coaches and let everybody know how you can be followed on social media so they can see some of your videos. And if there's a receiver out there, I swear I got $20 if you can get past Trey. If you can do a five and out. If you can run a post corner. Trey, Rock, don't give me what? Hey, go ahead, Rock.
I got one for him. Hey, you talking to a former wide receiver right here. I want some of Trey right now. Let's go get it.
Hey, look, I ain't worried about you. I'll put my whole check on the line. I got you.
Be careful what you wish for, Trey.
Stand up, King.
All right, Trey, real quick, give them your social media.
My social media is _Trey Clark on Instagram. On Twitter. _Trey Clark.
Hey, man, we proud of you, man, and thank you for taking a stand, and we wish you the very best. Y'all, and please keep us updated what's going on. Y'all give it up and show your love for Kei'Trel Clark, y'all. Come on.
Yes, sir. I see you, big dog.